Hi, I'm Heidi Honeycutt, and you're watching Trailers from Hell. Today we're going to talk about There's Nothing Out There, the 1991 creature feature about 6 college students who go to stay in a cabin in the woods. What could go wrong?
Great. It's a house in the woods with 4 bedrooms, a pond, and nobody else for miles around.
Name a horror film. Any horror film.
How about There's Nothing Out There? It's the first fully meta modern horror film.
Take a nice stroll down that dirt path into the woods late tonight, all by myself. Ooh, I think I stepped on something.
20-year-old Rolfe Kanefsky directed this 1991 film as an homage to horror films. He was heavily inspired by Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. After watching every horror film in his local video store, he wrote the script in 5 days. It ultimately asks the question, why do you watch this kind of movie, and why do you enjoy it?
There's nothing out there. That's where the rest of the chicken was.
Yeah, no more dinner.
Kanefsky's father, Victor Kanefsky, edited the film. He was famous for working on the horror movie Ganja and Hess. The special effects by Scott Hart and DP Ed Hirschberger are sophisticated for low-budget horror by any standard. Craig Peck as Mike, the original self-aware horror movie character whose nerdy knowledge may be the only thing that can save him and his friends.
Full of shaving cream.
This can't be so.
Oh, you're quick. Nice bikini.
This stuff only happens in movies.
So you're saying we're in a movie?
Uh-oh.
Only 5 years later, in 1996, Wes Craven's Scream would become the most popular modern meta-horror film of all time. But There's Nothing Out There came first. Kanefsky parodies creature features, slasher films, alien invasion movies of the 1950s, and the most obvious horror cliches in a clever and endearing way. You can tell he really loves horror movies. There's also some impressive stunt work, decent performances from first-time actors.
You see the creature, give him my best.
And Kanefsky would go on to direct and write other fun horror movies, like 2004's The Hazing, starring Tiffany Shepis.
Too bad we have to go home now.
There's Nothing Out There has been released on Blu-ray with loads of behind-the-scenes features, so you can now appreciate just how clever horror can be when it's made by people that love it.